Why every business needs an effective website today. Hi, I'm Frank Roble and welcome to the first in a series of seminars from Business Directions Online. I believe that every business needs an effective website today more so than ever, and I'll mention a couple of the reasons why I think that's the case. There are a number of reasons, but I'll cover two of them in today's seminar. Now, I believe that every business needs a website and an effective website because customers have different buying habits and expectations than they did a few years ago. People are using the internet differently than they used to. And now, of course, with the economic downturn, things are pretty bad financially, and the internet is a way that people can fight back. Now, customer buying habits have changed because while in years gone by they've used the internet for doing initial research before buying products, now increasingly they also purchase goods and services online, actually do the purchasing online. A lot of people have the internet. The figures show that nearly 3/4 of North Americans have internet access and over 60% of Australians have internet access, and that comes from internetworldstats.com. And in the month of March 2009, over 9.5 million people did online searches. So they used the internet to do some kind of search. 9.5 million people in 1 month. And over 6 million of those used Google, according to Nielsen Online Research. So that's a lot of searches, and predominantly people using Google. People are also using e-commerce more, and we've been conditioned to do that over a period of time. Like the banks want us to use online banking so you don't have to go into banks, so they don't actually have to provide services for customers. People buy shares online, people pay bills online. The utility companies want you to pay bills online because it's easy to, or have direct debit. Most mobile phone cell plans are direct debit. ISPs, internet service providers, they take money out of your account. And of course purchases, it's amazing what people buy online every day. Dell sell millions of computers online. They don't have any stores. I think they have a few in the US, but certainly in Australia there are no stores. You phone up or you do it on the internet, you don't even have to talk to a person, and you can get a computer delivered. Just they take your money, and it's all money up front. Amazon, of course, everybody's heard of Amazon, I think, and here in Australia here, it's amazing how many people have bought things on Amazon. Books mainly, but they sell a lot more than just books now. eBay, of course, is huge. People buying and selling on eBay. We have two discount places, Catch of the Day here. They have every 24 hours a special product. They inform everybody on their list by email, and then people buy those online, credit card or PayPal, and the thing gets delivered. And they do enormous turnover. They sell all kinds of products, daily deals. They don't have, it's not a 24-hour special like Catch of the Day. They just have hundreds of products, all the discount prices that people buy. Easy Buy is a online clothes store. Coles online, and Safeway have the same thing. You can buy your groceries, have them delivered to work, and buy everything online. So people are getting used to doing that. So my point is here that if you have a business, your potential clients are being educated and conditioned to use the internet for purchases and payments. They're getting used to doing that. And so if you want to sell to them, you need to have a web presence in order to serve them. Let's pretend we're going to buy a digital camera. Now, before the internet, we would possibly go to a local camera store and say, well, what do you recommend? And I've got $400 to spend, and they might say, well, either this model, and we recommend this model, and you might say, that's fine, go away. Or you might do some research in magazines or review booklets. You might ask for brochures and take them away, or you might ask your friends what they suggest. You might also go through the yellow pages at local paper and find a number of stores and then phone them, get some idea, and then go to see them. Fairly drawn out and fairly long-winded, and in the main you would only go to stores that are fairly close to you, fairly local stores. Now with the internet, First of all, you can do all your research online. You get the, well, not brochures, but all the information you need and all the specs are all on the website. You can read the reviews, you can find out what other people have said about those same products. And instead of just asking a few friends, you can ask the 5,000 friends you have on MySpace or Facebook. Or you can put out a tweet on Twitter and see what people come up with. And then once you've done all your research online, you can purchase online. You can do that all in minutes. It's just totally different. And people are doing that to save time, because people are busy, and to save money, because you can get the best deal online. And that's exactly what people are doing now. And not only does that go for physical products, it also goes for tradesmen. If you want to buy a service, how do you pick a good tradesman? Now, if that tradesman had a website and could give you photos of past work, perhaps with some testimonials of past clients, wouldn't that make you feel happy about using that particular client? And again, you can ask friends, read reviews, all the rest of it. So every business, especially small business, needs an effective small business website and to be listed in Google. So it's one thing having a website, but you also have to be found. And as I've shown you before, the biggest search engine is Google, so you've got to be listed in Google. And that is so that potential customers can find you online, because that's where their buying decisions are made. They're making their buying decisions online. And the second reason that you need a website is because of the recession or the economic downturn. Now, when there's a recession, businesses don't have as much money to spend, and individuals don't have as much money to spend. So businesses have to be very careful to spend their money wisely and get good return on investment, and individuals have less money to spend, so they tend to look for the best value for money when they're purchasing goods. They look for less expensive or substitute products for the ones they're normally using, and discretionary expenditure is the first to go, and they use the internet to find deals, to find best value for money. They might still buy a more expensive product if the vendor can prove to them that it's better value for money because it will last longer or something like that. Now, advertising on the internet for business is very, very cost effective. It's actually very cheap compared to print advertising. And your website is there 24/7 for people to see anytime, night or day, and anywhere in the world. You've got a much greater audience suddenly than a local audience. And you can very accurately track return on investments with internet advertising, very, very accurately. And also the only thing that's recession proof is value, and you can provide good value to customers without additional costs using online advertising. Now, here at Business Directions Online, we do a number of things to help businesses be profitable. One of the things we can do for you is produce your own classy, effective, search engine friendly small business website in just a few days for very little cost. Now, we've done a very special recession busting offer to help businesses get online. Go over to businessdirectionsonline.com, click on the link that says Almost Free Website, put in your name and address, get some more information, and I look forward to personally talking to you.